One thing that has been consistent whenever I talk about AI coding is a mix of comments between people who love it and people who think it outputs the worst possible things and is just slop. Both are true. The main reason being that first, the personal preferences of code obviously influence how you will perceive the AI code, but you can instruct it to change that. AI will not output great code just by a simple prompt unless it's something that is very easy to do and you could just find it in many places online. And then there's the other aspect of it, which is code that is out of distribution, meaning code for which the AI just cannot have seen it online, at least not often enough, or is very new. If you're working in research or if you're actually developing AI yourself, for example, it's very likely that the AI won't be able to replicate that code correctly because it's being distracted too much by things that look useful but are not, and it's just outside of the things it usually sees online. So it is better and good, I would say, at replicating code that is more common to follow out there, like the more standard application development, which actually covers a lot of software, in my opinion. So that means, at least for me, that means that this is great. It means that I can automate some of the things that before I just wouldn't find as interesting to do, but need to be done. And we can focus more on the work that requires actual, like this out of distribution, creative thinking, divergent thinking, coming up with new ideas or new ways to do things, or those little hacks of being able to optimize something in a specific way because you understand more deeply the problem you're working on. And also just in general, like the thinking about the problem from an actual problem and solution, not just so much on how to translate it into code. I just want to say that I recognize that both are right. AI can be a massive amount of slop, but also great help. And it depends a lot on what you're doing. And my hope, at least for myself, is to move more towards working on things for which actually AI would be as helpful and just have more fun. And maybe that means I'm being slightly more creative.